Stop psyching myself out. You are not live.
Okay. Let's see. Clickety click. There we go. Okay. I
Uh,
I think I think now I'm actually live now. YouTube is
we'll
telling
take
me I'm live.
you. You should be live.
My phone is telling me
Uh,
I'm live.
I got 3 ads. Yeah, you're live.
Okay.
Oh, you're using. I know your strats. The stream sniping. I know everything now.
Okay. Say, man.
I can tell by the direction you're facing at this very exact position what your entire plan is before the actual start screen of the bingo match.
So you got me.
Uh,
I've already filled out the entire bingo board. Let me get
do
to
you need to talk to your stream then?
Uh, I mean, hey to anyone who's here. We're playing bingo. We'll tell you what that means here in a minute. I'm playing against Challenger Andy. You should go check out his channel and let me know if my volume needs to be adjusted anything. I tried some new volume settings.
Yeah, I can. He should be good on my end. I can give a short introduction of myself. I am Challenger Andy. I am a variety challenge runner, but mostly known for Dark Souls stuff. Like, my first video was all Gwyn run, and I've done all Gale and Ring only. And now I'm beating Dark Souls 1 with my trumpet as my controller. But I also do like Super Mario Sunshine run. I do some casual streams and a bunch of other stuff. But that's kind of what I do. I'm a big Dark Souls 2 enjoyer. This is my favorite out of the Dark Souls series. And how about you give a bit of a introduction for my channel? I mean of yourself for my viewers. Why don't you pump me up and give your own introduction that I just did?
Yeah, say my name is Telios. Dark Souls 2 is the first Dark Souls game I ever played, so it also has a special place in
same.
my heart. I do challenge runs, I do just kind of whatever videos I feel like are entertaining to make, because, I mean, why not? I'm doing this for fun. And, yeah, I don't know. Say in my chat, oh, hello Mrs. T and hello little T. They are in my chat. I am married and I have a son. Mrs. T and little T. They're both quite wonderful. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you're just dunking on me there. I don't have it. All I have is I don't have any. I have Kirby. I don't even want to say that. That's more sad than that. I have nothing. But okay, so what we're doing today is Dark Souls 2 Bingo. This is part of J.K. Leeds' Bonfire Bingo Invitational, the BBI, and this is round number 3. So we're doing Dark Souls 2 bingo, and it's a lockout bingo, which means in order to win, you either need to get 5 in a row or a total of 13 squares, which is a majority. And anytime one of us gets a square, it means it's blocked off and the other one can't get it. For Dark Souls 2, there's several rules. No glitches. We are not allowed to do most skips. For example, well, this is a glitch, but we're not allowed to do the pursuer, the first encounter pursuer cheese where you jump across a ledge and it dies like instantly. We have outlawed the Melentia firebomb where it breaks the wall because I didn't want to practice it and I asked for that. And then I don't think any of us are going to Memory of Vommer or whatever one that is, so we're not doing that one. Can't do giant cheese, where you kill one giant and get the key after that by quitting out. Can't do the jump in hides that goes toward the Ring of Binding. And I can't remember if there's any other skips, but we should know what we're doing. Other exploits are fine that the game allows. And is usually intended are fine, like Dragon Rider cheese. And is there? Oh no! Most importantly, no stream sniping. So if you're watching both of our streams at the same time, you are not allowed to say what the other person is doing. Now, say Teleos kills Fencer Sharon, and that pops up on the board. We all know where he is. He'd be in Iron Keep because that's the only place.
Yeah.
I think that's the only place Fencer Sharon's in. I don't know actually, but that's the place that
yeah, that's
would make
the
the
only-
most sense to go to.
It's the only place she shows up in. And
Chat is not allowed to do that. Chat can help us like with locations of stuff. Like if we don't know where something is, that's fine. But we cannot give information about the other player that we wouldn't know. If you're only watching one stream, you don't have to worry about that. But if you're watching two at once, which is a great experience, just be very careful about what you say. Don't get like overly excited. And I don't. Now it's hitting me. I don't. Oh, it's stressful.
say,
Is there anything I missed?
my color is blue. Andy is pink
Oh.
for keeping track of the board.
I should really put that somewhere. But I don't have time right
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, my character's
actually-
tattoo is pink. I should probably change. If I change that, that'll make that a lot easier.
now. We should be. So the screen we should both be at is the. You're highlighted on class and gift, and there's no option showing. Is where we start. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep, I made my character. He's got a blue face
quick one.
tattoo to remind everyone what color I am.
Can I go back? Oh shit. Oh, you can back out of that screen. Oh wait. Oh well, let me do that. Let me do that real quick. I'm just gonna. If I make some crazy color, I'm gonna go crazy. That's a good idea. Wow. This is a. Hold on. Wow, that opacity though. I turned it to max and nothing happened. Okay, but I can make my hair pink. Let's make it that pink.
And are you gonna make your skin
Okay, that's
green?
a good idea. Okay, so I'm pink.
Nice. And
Oh yeah, don't be negative if someone makes a huge mistake. Please know this isn't like our regular stream. I mean, you know.
yes, you're saying.
Best of not always to be negative, but in these streams we're both under an insane amount of stress and are extreme. Like a lot of us aren't used to this competition stuff, so please be like generous when one of us fails and don't be mean because we have a lot of pressure. It's a whole. I mean, there's no money at stake really, but you know, our pride is at stake. So that's
So,
a thank you.
I was about to say the same thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's say it's a lot of pressure having people watching while also doing a fast-paced competition. And for the entire, yes, my wife will ban you from my chat if you're being mean. But yeah, it's a competition, but we're also just we're friends. We're having fun. At least I'm pretty sure Andy and I are still friends.
We'll see after this
Yeah.
match.
But yeah, don't be negative. Don't be mean. I've called someone a dick before in a chat, and I will do it again if you're being a dick.
I don't have time for. I don't have time for superfluous emotions in this. I'll depend on my mods. I'm glad that. I don't know. I don't have my bingo board disappeared.
Sweet, I get an advantage.
This stupid thing. Well, you get so just so everyone knows, and I did this last stream, but we have both of us this time. I don't think Doom did this. I don't remember who brought this up, and I was like, "That's a good idea." But we have both of us are using another device for actually inputting the bingos, which is really annoying at the beginning of the stream because you have to like click both and then go into your window, like mute you have to do all this stuff. You have to do so much shit in the beginning. You have to click both the boards, click into the game, mute the audio. It's a whole thing. Anyway, we both had different devices for inputting this for speed reasons, so we don't have to alt tab. But he has a tiny bit of advantage because he's using a touchpad, but it's not gonna matter. I'm just using a laptop. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I'm pink, and this doesn't matter what it is. Okay, so we're going to say what the center square is, and then the top right square, and I guess we should select and make sure that our colors are working, and then we'll be good to go.
Yep, so let's...
You ready?
Yep, and 3,
I'm not.
2,
3, 2, 1.
1.
Go. Okay, I see join Rat Covenant in the center.
Join Rat Covenant in center. Why am I pink?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you
And
marked it first. Okay.
We probably both did it.
Yeah.
And oh boy, top right is Kill Pursuer of the Iron Keep. Well,
Shit.
have a great time with that.
Yeah, I was distracted
Good
by the
luck to
buy
ya.
every ring from Sweet Xiaoqua. Shit.
Is that whoa? Hold on.
Top left.
Oh. Okay. All right. We ready to go? I've never even seen that square. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Good luck. See ya.
Good luck. Bye. Okay, so I don't like that. Okay, I will look at the board in a second. Join the Rat Covenant. Kill a boss with only throwing knives. Kill the last giant. Now that is what I want to hear. There we go. I'll look at some of the other ones in a second. Every time I look at them here, I walk off a cliff, because apparently I can't focus on one thing at once. Join 4 Covenants, Pursuer, the Rings, Pyromancy Flame. Okay, so that will be Flexile, so I'll... Okay, get an idea for my route. See, Rat King Covenant, I at least have an advantage, because while he has been practicing, Old Dragon Slayer... Before we started, Andy said that he would scream if the Old Dragon Slayer was on there. Ooh, acquire and upgrade Pyromancy Flame. Ooh, that's a good route. I know that route. Every sconce in the gutter. No, 10 rings. Are you kidding me? Worst DS2 board? There's been worse, actually. Yesterday, I think Andy was practicing. He had like 3 objectives in Iron Keep, including the Pursuer in Iron Keep, funnily enough. Not looking forward to that one. Now, I do have another advantage because Andy has been practicing. I mean, that's an advantage to him, but he's been practicing, and I know he's been practicing with the same routine, because if you get used to doing the same thing, you know, it helps. Well, I know that he... Great heal. Okay, yeah. The Ferrum set. Damn it. The 4 corners suck. But I know that Andy has been practicing as the Explorer. High adaptability, but he's going to use the Rapier. And he's going to have to upgrade to use the Rapier, and he's going to have to unlock it and everything. I don't have to do that. The mace is just good. It does give an advantage on the 10 rings, because now he has 1 from the Explorer, possibly... Oh no, he'd choose a Bonfire Ascetic as a starting gift, so we're tied on rings. There's 4 Covenants, so if he joins the blue dude, the sad guy, he can get that, but... Sorry, I'm talking out loud, because I kind of know... Aw, my son's waving at the camera. I kind of know what I'm routing right now, so I'm also trying to talk out loud to try and think of what he's doing, because then that'll help me figure out a strategy for countering him and stopping him. Ooh, did I? Okay, I was very worried I didn't give it enough. I went 1 step too early on the dude, and I was a little worried there. So I'll come back for what's her name. I'm not going to kill her right now because I need to, Was there anything I needed here? I don't remember. I don't think so, no. I want the Blast Giant. So I can go for throwing knives. Holy shit. If I can, the cheese for the Dragon Rider, yes, that is one that is perpetually allowed. Everything else that Andy listed, like the Melencia Firebomb skip, we agreed on which ones we would and would not do. General glitches are no, so like I can't parry walk, and stuff like that. The Melencia Firebomb wall, we decided not to do because Andy didn't want to practice it, and I was like, sure, that's not really that big of a deal to me. So Dragon Rider cheese is allowed unless the challenge runners decided for some reason not to do it. Now I just have hope that he's deciding to use his bonfire aesthetic for the souls now, because then that means I have a little bit of extra time to get to the last giant with throwing knives. Yes, Little T is adorable. I'm also biased, but I'm also right, so, you know, is it really biased if what I say is true? No, so the Pyromancy Flame is specifically the one behind the Flexile Sentry. The Dark Pyro Flame is a separate item. Yeah. So where it says, yeah, so whenever it says an item in, so whenever it says an item in the game, it specifically means whatever item it says. No, not a version of the item, that exact item. Come on. No. That was a little too close. And also chat, as it goes on, I will talk to you less and less because, well, I kind of have to. Yes, I agree. Dark Souls 2 is amazing. I do love the game. Okay, so chat, I will be talking to you less and less because talk to you involves, you know, not focusing on what I'm doing and also just taking my eyes away in general. So, two things that will probably end up getting me killed if I'm not careful. Yes, chat, you can talk to each other, keep each other entertained. Anyone remember, is that a Grandal only thing, or can I also get that from Falcon? I do not remember myself, obviously. So, great Fireball. That's, I don't want to kill Freya for that. Saw that coming. Probably heal up because I do not need to die. said, I do not need to die. Crap. Crap! Okay, well. Okay. So, he's starting off strong. We're starting off on the back foot now. I can recover this, but it's not going to be fantastic. So if I hadn't gotten hit, I probably would have gotten that one, so props to him. Like, yeah, like, honestly, like, fantastic job to him. That is something I want to make sure to focus on. Like, I want to win, obviously, but, like, if he's doing a good job, I am not going to be upset either. Like, I'm annoyed at my performance when I don't do well. But it's like, yes, go Andy, you're doing a great job. Because, like I said, these guys are my friends. So, okay. So what I'm planning on doing, maybe get the rings from the cat. I'm not interested in the rings from the cat, actually. This is not where I want to be. Oh my gosh, I'm going for the Pyromancy Flame, because then I can also try to acquire some Pyromancies, and upgrade the Pyromancy Flame. So I need to go kill Flexile Sentry, because that's Pyromancy Flame, upgrading it, and then potentially getting 2, unless he snipes that from me. That is one he could do. He could also get the Flexile because he's ahead of me. However, I have an advantage because assuming he chose Explore, he has to go and change his weapon. I don't. He has to grab the rapier, and I can just go and do what I'm doing. Yeah. I forgot the other one was the other way. Yeah, I'll have to be sure to tell him that he snagged that from me about 5 seconds before. Good show, Andy. Acquire 2 mark. Yep, okay. I figured he's going to steal that, so that means he freed what's her name. The seeds, I'm pretty sure you can buy one. Like, you can look up the seeds. I think you can buy one from what's her name. So, the Rat Covenant. See, I don't know if he's going to go for the middle row. The cat just has rings there. I don't really have an explanation for it. Okay, so he is doing good time. Yes, my wife does not play Dark Souls. Also, if you're here, say hi to my wife. She's my mod. Don't need that. But yeah, so I know where he is, which means I have an advantage on him to getting the Pyromancy Flames. And see, it's this type of thing, too, where, like, there's a good chance, because he's 3 ahead now, like, there's a good chance that could be the game right there, just because of how fast-paced Dark Souls 2 moves for, this. And if I lose, I will be quite okay with that, because Andy is my friend, and I want him to do very well, even if that means beating me. And I keep saying that because... I just... So like I said, there was a stream, Andy's last stream, or last bingo stream. Someone was just being mean to him, and just, like I said I called someone a dick. They were being a dick to Andy, and, like, Andy is my friend, so I'm genuinely glad he's winning right now. If he wins, I will be happy, and do not be mean to Andy. I mean, don't be mean to me either, but, like, eh. Wow. Open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, go, 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 come on. Pyromancy Flame, then I can go upgrade it. Hopefully get that before him. Okay, strike damage, good. Not good. Ooh, okay. I am really messing up today. That is not what I need. I forgot to move Valencia, didn't I? Yes, I did. Gosh, the stamina cost on the mace is going to get me killed, I swear. Good. And breathe. Okay. Come on. Let me up the fog wall. I don't care. Okay. There we go. So I don't think I need to worry about that one, but I do want to get the bonfire because I don't have any life gems and I need those souls. Okay, we're on the board. Andy has a big head start, but I can potentially get it. I have a few ideas of what I can do. Upgrade the Pyromancy Flame for 1. I'll need to get more healing items. Magus and Great Heal are next to each other. I don't really want to do that. Bottom right, that's all the way in Drain Lake. Like, I really do not want to get that one. Neither of us want to get that one, I know. For a fact. Let's see, I can upgrade and then I can summon Man Scorpion. Those are two things I can absolutely get real fast. Ooh, and actually with the souls, I can upgrade every piece of an armor set. So we are doing this because I can also upgrade my weapon, but upgrading an armor set is also... I don't need to upgrade it to max, I just need to upgrade it. Okay.
I'll be around.
If I make it back, yeah. And I should level up because there's still level 50 and the ADP, and also ADP will just be helpful. Actually, no. I shouldn't level up because I need the souls for the upgrading the Pyro Flame. But I at least have my Estus Flask now. That'll be helpful. No, I have souls in my inventory. Whatever. I'll be fine. But yeah, Dark Hail. Can someone check if Dark Hail is only Grandal, or if I can also talk to Falcon? Okay, I don't know where I don't know what Andy will be doing. I am going to guess something that is making him struggle unexpectedly because he hasn't checked off something well. Dark Hail is strayed or Madrolled. Okay, thank you. Okay, give her a second. Kill that thing to make it easier for me while she moves. Phenomenal voice acting. Yeah. I freed you from stone and you gave me a rock.
And it just
Upgrade the Pyromancy Flame. Okay, so that gives me 3 rings now. I may as well use them. That bought me enough time. Now let's go. I can summon Man Scorpion Tark. Pursue an Iron Keep. I don't want to go there. I really don't want to go there. Yeah, I don't really even have anything else to say. Like, this will open the way to there, partially. I will only go there if I absolutely have to. I am praying. Yes, a Tark, Man Scorpion tank, honestly. Like, my plan is to fully let him kill, what's her name? Because she can stun lock me and kill me in like 2 hits, if I'm not careful. It has happened to me before, in practice. So my full plan is like, okay, just let her, or let him handle her. I stay out of the way and help when it's actually safe. And the reason I'm going to kill her is because I want the souls. Although, I could just summon him and leave. But the souls. I don't know. I don't know if I should go for the souls or not. That's kind of the rough thing here. I don't have the Ring of Whispers. Oh my gosh, I don't have the Ring of Whispers. I'm so glad I realized that now. It's like 5,000.
just not well.
I don't care about upgrading the Pyromancy Flame more, but
Satisfied.
you know what? We're actually gonna... Because if I get the opportunity to buy all the rings, that'll also put me really close to 10. Hey, Trev the Dev. Hello, Trev. I say, in case you missed it, or in case you weren't, there the first time, Trev was the first person I ever played in Dark Souls 2, or in Dark Souls 1, bingo. He obliterated me. He did fantastic. Cool dude. Thank you, Cthulhu. Good to see you here. nose itched. Okay. So I need to do this really carefully, because I don't have any other, whatchamacallit? I don't have a human effigy. So if I get cursed, I'm screwed. I don't care. Just shut up and tell me you want to kill your fiance. Acquire great... Where else can you get great heal? Because don't you have... Like, isn't that Oswald thing? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you get great heal from Oswald? Or is there another place? The gutter. He's in the gutter? Oh, okay. Well, because I was confused, because I'm like, you can't reach Oswald without, killing Magus. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. I was really confused. I'm like, yeah, you have to kill Magus, so, like, why didn't he mark it off? He should have marked it off. That makes sense. Okay, so he's definitely going for column 4. If I can get the 10 rings before him, though, I can stop him. And I'm at 6. So I'm definitely gonna... trying to think of ways I can get more rings. Honestly, if I take the time, I feel like killing Noshka is a mistake. But also souls, I can buy rings. I might be able to get the sweet Shaqua one. Pop that for more souls. Okay, and I stay far, far away from her. Because she can and will kill me. I attack when it is actually safe. Acquire 10 rings. Oh, shit. Okay, Great Heavy Soul Arrow is her soul. Right? So I need to kill her. How did he get 10 rings that fast? What the hell? I'm impressed. Tark? How did he get 10 rings that fast? I am impressed. Well, I don't need to worry about that now, I guess. What are 4 easy covenant? What's one more easy covenant for me to join, actually? Because I know 3 I can join. I need one more. Come on, Tark. Do not die on me. Tark's gonna die on me. Tark, I really need you to not do that. Don't know how I'm alive, not gonna complain. This is bad. I think this just lost me the thing. Which one is Great Heavy Soul Arrow? Which one is Great Heavy Soul Arrow? I thought it was this one. I'm actually wasting my time here then. Like, I am actually wasting my time here if hers is not great heavy soul arrow. Wharf Mage? I didn't think he sold that one. I thought that was a boss item. Like, is it not a boss item? I thought it was a boss item. Carhillion actually sells it. Well, that is fantastic, actually. Because he has to level up before you can talk to Carhillion, which will use his souls. You can probably buy it, but every ring from Sweet Shaqua, what the heck is he doing? I mean, I know he's going for numbers, so... Of course I didn't get that. Whatever, it's fine. If I can get Great Heavy Soul Arrow, that buys me some time. Because joining 4 Covenants, like that one would be a very bad sticking point for that row, and that column, at least. Just because there's 3 you can access pretty easy. Assuming he knows where the Sun Covenant is, because I know he's not the strongest on Earthen Peak. And Great Fireball, you have to kill Freya for Great Fireball. Or you have to farm the Salamanders for like a 1% drop chance, so, you know. Ah, shit. Yes, I know Sunburst and Harvest Valley, the 2 in Majula, and then third one, like, well, if he got Token of Spite. If he went down into the pit in Majula, depending on how far he went, he could have gotten the Token of Spite. But then that row, the top row, he has to kill the Pursuer in Iron Keep. So, like, the top row is at least a pretty good stopper. But I can't believe he spent the time to get all the rings from Sweet Shaqua. So if I go ahead and try to level up, that'll at least hopefully get me in the adaptability. Or if I reach level 50, because then I can respec potentially. Where can I find a soul vessel? The Majula. The Majula Manor. I know where I'm going next. Take the time. Let's say Mapkeeper's house, so if I go there... Shit. Well, that's not ideal. Mapkeeper. How do I reach the frickin' Mapkeeper again? Oh, no. I need to... I'll get the Mapkeeper since I'm here. So the 4 Covenants at least buys me some time, because the easiest one, if he has the Token of Spite, is the Executioner's Chariot. And, like, that still isn't necessarily easy, you know? Did this get me to where I need to be? If I'd remembered that Carhillion was there when I was there first, I could have snagged that. I'm just disappointed in myself. Like, he's doing great. I am very disappointed in myself. Give me the damn key. I don't care.
What a joy.
That way doesn't actually get me anywhere. Okay, so yeah, so he is definitely going to be in a mad sprint for Covenants, which means I need to as well. Sunburst and Harvest Valley, which I can reach now. The 2 in Majula, what is a third one that's easy for me to reach? Because I know there's what's-his-name after the old Dragon Slayer, but reaching him, especially now, is going to be rough, since I, killed Dragon Rider. And I also would have to get the item before he'll talk to me. What other covenants are there? Rat Covenant, yes. I forgot about Rat Covenant, thank you. Okay, mad rush for that. Because that's also a center board. Yeah, I was asked about covenants, but I know 4 that I can get now. So that's actually going to be our focus now. Because it's going to be his focus. So I talk to you, I level up to get more health. Yeah, buy the Silver Cat ring and level up. I don't care about your life story, I just want what you give me. I am using you. Ah, shoot.
You have. Oh. In a rush.
Yes, I'm in a rush, now shut up. Gonna be so mean to this dude because I'm in a rush. Would have been smart to join the other covenant first, but
Satisfied? I'll be around.
I'm not joining the Covenant of Champions until I at least join the Rat Covenant. Because I have joined one covenant, because I wasn't really planning on doing that one. We're going for the Rat Covenant. Okay, that should get me that. Yeah, I didn't. Did he just hit one? Yes, Rat Covenant. Shit. I'm about to lose. Like, good job to Andy. If he wins. When he wins, I'm absolutely about to lose this because he got the Rat Covenant. I know there's Covenant champions. I have I have 1 Covenant. I cannot get, unless he doesn't know where the Heir of Sunlight is, I cannot get there before him. Can I survive that drop? Let's find out. Ooh, yes. I know it's not over yet, but... I do at least have the advantage of Najka is already killed for me, and I know he has a hard time with her. So that is like my one advantage, is that I have her killed, and he probably doesn't. Man, he flew through this one, though. He usually has a... No, he also... Really? That was just rude. Ooh, that's not ideal. Oh, this is not good. This is not going to end well for me. Because I also don't have other healing items. Yeah, I think it's over, y'all. I know it's not over till it's over. But I think it's over. Which, I am happy for him. I know he's been practicing a lot on this and wanted to feel like his practice was worth it for him, so I am very glad to lose to a very worthy challenger. No pun intended there. Yep, there's the death. Shit. Gotta think. Picking off the stray rats. I'm trying to think if there's another covenant I can join faster, is the thing. Simply because problem is if there's a covenant I can join faster without needing to kill bosses. But it would take forever for me to blitz to something like the Bellkeepers. The Token of Spite I'd have to still grab. Which I know I'm relatively close, but like that's still a distance. Heirs of Sun I can grab. If it wasn't for having killed the Dragon Slayer, I could get the Blue Sentinels. I think it's also going to be a rat. The problem is I forgot to get any more freaking healing items. And I am not... I couldn't even see that rat because of the fog. We're going to grab different covenants. Come back to this one because I'm throwing myself at a brick wall and I need to be making progress. I also need to get more healing items. I usually don't have problems with this boss. You can tell when the nerves are getting to me. What other covenants are there? What other covenants are there? Kill Magus? I could, but the thing still is, those 4 covenants. How am I with the chariot? Okay, but I still need the Token of Spite to join the Brotherhood of Blood. Trev, why do you think I should go for Magus? What covenant can I get from doing that? So I'm trying to remember all my covenants here, and I don't remember one that's with that is anywhere around Magus. Yeah, if there was a way for me to get to the old Dragon Slayer, but I have to kill that stupid dragon while everything in Tower of Flame is pissed at me, which is not ideal. Yeah, good. Why did I come here? Why did I fucking come here? Because I blanked on where I'm going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I completely blanked on where the hell I was going. Oh, we're falling apart at the seams. I thought the Sunbros were past this point. Oh my gosh. And Lycia moved. Shit. I'm falling apart, y'all. This ain't good. Not over till it's over, but man, that is not how I want this to go. Still gotta go for the Covenants. I was gonna respec, but I gotta go for Covenants. And I don't have souls. And she takes forever to kill. Okay, fuck. Oh, that's so not good. That is so not good on any level for me. She takes absolutely forever to kill. Screw it, we're gonna respect the character while I think of a plan, because I don't have a plan anymore. Plan has fallen apart. And he's doing a fantastic job. I cannot believe I forgot what Great Heavy Soul Arrow. I can't believe I forgot you could buy that from Carillion. And I didn't light the bonfire things betwixt. Well. I'm having fun. I hope everyone else is too. Having fun watching me suffer. I didn't even get the thing. Oh my gosh, chat. We are having a bad time right now. We're having a bad go of it right now. I didn't even get the thing, and I know I didn't go back to Majula. That was on purpose. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I know the soul vessel is there. I just didn't get it. And you know, I'm at least happy because like I'm making mistakes, but I didn't fall behind because I made a mistake. I just fell behind because he played better than me. And now I'm making mistakes because I'm panicking. So like, I am quite happy with that. Just the fact that like me falling behind is simply because it's not enough fucking souls. Ah! Y'all think I'm doing good? Thanks. I don't. I don't, but that's because I also know what I can do at this game. I still didn't get the damn thing. Okay. I'm taking a deep breath. Because I'm in chaos mode. Alright, T. Okay. Now we're moving. Who's quick to kill? Basement. No, because it's not. That's not even a chest. Let's say skeleton in the basement for some extra souls. An effigy, I want that. I almost have enough souls. Yes, I could kill what's his name with the Sildora set. I'm just waiting. Because I know it's not, like, I know it's not over yet, technically. I am absolutely just waiting for it to, pop up with the 4 Covenants, because it's not over, but, you know?
Curses upon you, enough of this!
Yeah, true, Trefthal is over in my game. There is still a chance, I will give it that. Respect my character. Go for the, go for the Rat Covenant. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see, we want that.
Now,
okay.
the journey.
So respect that. I'm moving the path and grabbing that bonfire before I forget so I don't have to worry about doing it again. And then I'm going down for the Rat Covenant, and then I'm going against the Skeleton Lords. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
I just want to know. Like, I can't wait to talk to him and figure out how on earth he got 10 rings that fast. because that was also a good play, because I had used souls to buy rings from Xiaoqua, and that, like, really messed with my plan. Because then I was also down, you know, however many rings it was to do that, so, like, that was good. I want to know how on earth he got that so fast. Because, let's see, 2, well, let's think. 1 from his character, 1 from life ring, would be my guess. So that's 2. 2 from, Shaded Woods, that puts him at 4. 3 from Valencia. Not Valencia, whatever Pyromancy Girl is. 7. And then there's a couple in Forest of Fallen Giants. Yeah, so that would put him at the right number there. Well played. Andy, well played. Yes, I will have an advantage with the, mace. Against the skeleton lords. Do I see if Roy will be knight? I should not have gone human. Boom. That's what I want. You dick. The real problem for me has to be these dang statues. Because I'm using a giant swinging weapon. If I die here, I'm gonna have to go for Skeleton Lords, I think. Because I also have to upgrade my weapon. Okay, Skeleton Lords, because I need souls to upgrade my weapon. And I don't have that. Yeah, like, the statues, I mean, yeah, they put the statues because it makes it harder, but, like, the statues, I feel like, make it absurdly hard. Kill a Forlorn. I could stop to kill the Forlorn, honestly, because the mace staggers. But, no, I should go for the Covenants. Okay, you drop down so I don't get followed by you. We'll be fine. I mean, I don't have, I didn't grab, whatchamacallit, any additional healing items, but we'll be fine. I keep forgetting to get life gems. I'm doing a Dark Souls 2 run right now to turn to a video, and I'm used to having 99 life gems for that one. So then not having it here is throwing me off a little bit. Gotta keep pushing. Yep, we're gonna keep pushing. But yeah, like, I'm doing a challenge run right now in Dark Souls 2, and it's throwing me off because I'm used to having 99 life gems just perpetually. And now I don't, and I keep forgetting, so I don't actually have any healing items. Let me get a clue to what the run is. Let's see. I do 3 damage to Veldstat. Ah, ha ha ha, that's the end of it. Let me get to a place where I can talk to him. Hello, Andy. Well, guys, if Andy doesn't answer, that means I can keep playing. And he's not admitting that he's won yet, so...
I have won. I was making sure that I won because I made that mistake before. Whew!
that
This
was
was
good.
a interesting board.
Yeah, this is a rough board. I want to know, like, you did fantastic. You sniped the last giant from me like 5 seconds before I could, because it hit me twice, so I lost time to that, and then it popped
Oh, I
off.
didn't get hit.
Yeah, like-
Were you going for throwing knives?
Yep.
Okay.
So you stole both of those from me.
So you know what is crazy about this board is you could make an argument that did you do Dragon Slayer first? Dragon Rider?
Yeah.
There is an argument that you shouldn't have done Dragon Rider for this board. And I was like, shit, I hope he didn't do that because he actually could have gotten that. I know in one of your matches I watched you had not done Dragon Rider first and you went to Melentia and you didn't have any souls. I think you said that was a problem. But
I don't
you could make the argument if you wanted to get those 2 squares fast, you could probably do... Oh, no, because you need souls for the throwing knives. So it wouldn't have been worth it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because I now remember, that's the problem. You always need souls when you get to her, almost always. But this board was weird. I have never seen buy every ring from Sweet Shalakor. I've never seen acquire 10 rings.
Yeah, which I want to talk to you about that one here in a minute.
Sure. What's up with that?
How on earth did you get 10 rings in like 5 minutes?
Okay, well, it wasn't. So here's what I did. I also played very, very well. I did not make any big mistakes, so I'm very happy with how I did. Even if I lost, I played pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
So I went Explorer, Bonfire Aesthetic, and so what did I do? I went all the way to Last Giant. So I didn't go to any Covenant at the beginning. I went to so the whole beginning game strategy went to Things Betwixt Bonfire. So that was a time loss. Went to the Majula Bonfire, which in my opinion was the correct thing to do. Skipped everything else, went straight for Dragon Rider, warped back, immediately went for Melentia, bought 12,000, the Fragrant Branch, Firebomb, which ended up I used it, but I didn't actually use that shortcut. Blacksmith Key, and the throwing knives.
Right. That's
I
also
made
what I did.
mistakes. I made some mistakes going to Last Giant. Just tiny losses. I also didn't pick up the Homeward Bones, so
Same.
I ran when I killed Last Giant, I had to run back up, and I got stuck by all those idiots. But that was one thing I didn't do. I mean, it's because I skipped Covenants, whatever. So then to get the rings, and I got the Covetous ring from her.
Nice.
So then to get the rings, I unfroze Mirabeth,
Yeah, I saw you
and got
pop
the
that.
2 pyromancies.
I saw you pop that off really quick. I was like, darn it, because I was hoping you'd go with the pyro flame and see that you could get 3 with the pyro flame and freeing her. Because I was ahead of you on that, so I was hoping you wouldn't have noticed.
Well, yeah. No, I believe. So what I did was I bought the 2 pyromancies. I bought 3 rings from her because they are very cheap rings. Then I believe I was going for the pyromancies. I think that's what I did. And you... I think this is how it played out. I ran to Wharf, I kicked the shortcut down, then you had killed Flexile. I think this is the order of events. Then I was like, well, I still need souls, so I killed Flexile because he was nearby, took a huge risk, and I don't think this would have, it wouldn't have, you still would have gotten the Pyromancy Flame before me. But I actually got the bonfire in Bastille. I did not have to do that. I could have homeward boned. Then I went and I bought the cat ring. Then I went down. Because I didn't think you were going for 10 rings, really. That was not a high priority in my mind. I went down. So I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do to get something fast? So I think I went and got Great Heal, which is really easy. And then I think I freaked out because you had gotten... You were at Tark and had every... Oh, upgrade every piece of armor set. I missed that, but I never seriously went after it, but it was on my radar. I think I might be missing something. There's some order. But you freaked me out when you had upgrade every armor piece and summon Man Scorpion Tark. And where I was like, shit, I know he's done light every sconce. I've done it too, but only once for practice. So I was like, if he gets every ring from Shalakor, because I thought you'd already been to the mansion. I was like, oh yeah, Betty's been to the mansion. So I'm going to buy every ring from Shalakor. And I was like racing against time because I thought you had Nazca souls and you were going to use them, but it was quite a while. So then I bought every ring from her, and then that made me feel a lot better. Because I felt if you had got that, if you had gotten every ring from Shalakor, and then you hit the rest of those squares, you would have won. So I like freaked out.
Well, see,
And then,
that, without realizing it, you made a really good play by getting 10 rings because I had started going for it and had used souls to buy some rings, and then you got it. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm down a bunch of souls.
And then the other thing you can think about, though, and that is why I didn't go for it, because it's such an investment. And, you know, I bought some easy rings here that weren't that many souls, and then I bought the cat ring, even though it's most expensive, because I knew I was going to go down there and get Great Heal, because that was very easy to get.
Yes.
I actually died. Why did I die? Oh, I had done a mistake I'd never done before. Like, I got to, I think the final platform, and I just flew off into the pit. From the, I was on top of the arch on the final platform. I like flew off, but I had already gotten the other bonfire, so it didn't matter that much. So I got in there, and then I got the gutter, which didn't help me in the end. But then I went up, and I think I used a bunch of souls to level up. The other thing that was really good in this run is because I felt forced to go to Last Giant, which it would have, gosh. Well, if you had gotten Last Giant, it still would have all played out. If you had gotten Last Giant before I even got there, I think I would have freaked out and been like, shit, I don't know what to do. But
yeah, that's the thing.
so,
like, if you rewatch mine, towards the end when you just had the 4 covenants, like I kind of knew at that point, like I'm not gonna win because I can't get 4 covenants before you can. But
well, I didn't know where you were.
So my
because I
well, my
no,
brain,
I actually wasted some time in Lost Bastille because I was like, oh, I should do Ruin Sentinels and then get the Bellkeeper seal, and I was pretty like, I wasn't confident. I thought that's what you were doing. The problem was there was one thing. If I had not spent my souls, I would have maybe gotten a bright bug and then went to Rune Sentinels, which would have made me so happy because that'd be such an insane play. But I ended up like not having enough souls. I wasted too much time, and basically my rapier, with the level it was at, I was like, I'm not confident I'm gonna beat Ruin Sentinels. So I went to Skeleton Lords, which I never have done. I've done it once, and I made some mistakes. I could have done it faster, but I had a really good run there. That was probably my best run there I've ever had.
Nice.
Because I usually die to those skeletons. I had a very good run through Harvest Valley after I've only doing it once. And if I had not practiced that, I can tell you, unless chat really helped me out, I would have been screwed, because I thought Sunbros, before I practiced it, was somewhere entirely different. I thought it was in the first half, and I was like, I swear it's here, and I was just completely wrong. But I'm surprised. So okay, so I did Rat Covenant. Rat Covenant was scary, but I think it was my best run. I got really lucky when the boss dropped down.
Yeah, I was trying to get the Rat Covenant because then I knew I could snipe 4 Covenants from you before you could. Because I'm like, you don't know Harvest Valley well, you probably don't know where the Sunbros are. But because of those damn statues everywhere, and the fact that I forgot to get any other healing items, I kept dying to it because I'm the cleric with the mace right now. So like, you know, the wide swings with those stupid statues everywhere.
What do you mean statues?
So you know the pit rat boss, whatever that's called.
Oh, you were bouncing off those?
Yes, I would swing wrong, and I would either miss because of the small range,
Yeah.
or I would hit the statue, and then I would get attacked.
So when I got Rat Covenant, where were you? Were you trying to get it?
You got Rat Covenant. I was on my way down to the pit.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, then I can steal too, because I know that rat boss is not your strong suit. And then it popped off. As I was thinking, I was like, well, never mind.
I also, for the squares that I got, and this was almost just by chance, because I really don't plan with bingos from the beginning, but the squares I got were pretty lethal, because they really cut you off fast. I'm telling you though, if you had gotten that Fire Every Ring from Sweet Chalicore, I'm almost certain I would have lost, because like I was like, I bet he's been to Mansion. Even if I get there before you, I was like, there's no way I can light every sconce before you. I don't think, because I know you did that in your last. I didn't watch it, but I saw that was one of your scores. I didn't watch you do the sconces. Yeah. I hope I didn't mislead you, because I knew Harvest Valley. I actually knew it better than I thought. It's Earthen Peak, where I would have been screwed. Like, I did run through it once, and JK helped me, but I don't think I ran through it enough to know where I was lost for quite a while in Earthen Peak when I did practice. And then, yeah, so the plan was if you got 4 Covenants, then I would have killed the Forlorn. Yeah, but it makes me feel bad now, because like that, I really, a lot of the things I did were the best I've ever done it, and I made no huge mistakes or big mistakes.
No, once when you watch playback, once I realized, like, okay, there's no way I'm gonna win this. Like, you know, it's like, okay, never say never, because I could come back. It's like, I'm not coming back from this. I started making...
You don't know, I get stuck in Skeleton Lord for years, and if I died, I would have had to go all the way back, and that's the thing you gotta remember. It's like, you don't know when someone could be, like especially in Dark Souls 2, it could be, like I did in my early matches, the private ones, maybe in these two, it could be Andy spent all of his money on 10 rings and doesn't have enough dex for a weapon. Like, you don't know stuff like that. And it's like you never know how screwed the other person could be, but
Well,
yeah, I
started-
think the
once
squares I
knew-
went on were extremely pressuring.
it-
Not
they were.
intentionally. It was just
Once I knew,
accidental.
like, because I'd also been like, okay, it's been enough time that you at least have 3 covenants, and once I kind of knew, my brain just started to panic. Like, I swear I was gonna respec. I went to things betwixt like 3 times before I remembered to grab that soul vessel from the the mansion. Like my brain just like shut
Wait,
down.
What do you mean? You went there 3 times? Like,
So I went to things betwixt and went, ah shit, I didn't grab the soul vessel. Then I went, did something else, went back to things betwixt,
Oh.
and went, wait, damn, I don't have the soul vessel yet. And I think I did it one more time before I finally remembered to grab the fucking soul vessel and actually
Oh.
respec my character.
yeah, I was
Like my brain just
surprised-
hardcore glitched out at a certain point. Whereas like, yeah, I'm definitely not winning now, I'm playing horribly.
Why did you go for respec? I was kind of curious why you did that at that point, because I would have.
Because
I
I
don't want to.
Yes, I was struggling against the rat boss because, I mean, I told you why. And so I was like, well, I can do this. I may as well do this just because then I have something on the board, or another square on the
Okay.
board, you know?
Yeah, because I
So-
was surprised. I was like, oh, I would have saved that. Well, I guess for me, you know, obviously I wasn't gonna do it until. Well, I guess I don't know what I would have done, but no, I get that. Yeah, I mean, it sucks when rats is just an infuriating boss because it's like there's so much randomness in where what the rats do. I figured out a way to make it way better, which is just, you know, trying to get them in the back, and then when the boss spawns, he's all alone. But I mean, I almost died. I think it's just, and it's hard with the rapier. It's an infuriating boss. So what bosses you killed? When I saw, I mean, the thing that helped me mentally a lot in this, I mean, well, it helped me and it didn't. Oh, all right. Well, shit, is it still on? We're going for 13? I'll get you, motherfucker. Kill old Dragon Slayer right now. Do it. You won't. Wait, did you bonfire aesthetic?
No, I grabbed the
Dragon
life
Rider?
ring as a starting gift because I didn't see
Damn, get it.
a square for getting rings. But I'm like, I know it's on there. It's on like every single board. I know there's gonna be a square for getting rings.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I never wanna. I know there's that strat, but I was like, no. Well, I mean, I get that with Explorer, so I already get +1 ring. And I know someone, and maybe it was Mig, was talking about getting the life ring, or someone told me about life rings. I was like, I don't think it's worth sacrificing ever, because with the bonfire aesthetic, you can just get. You know, if you get the life ring, you get 2 rings, which might be on there. And then you could get a quick 4, but if you do that quick 4, you would sacrifice. I just don't even. I don't like the life ring strat. I just don't think it's ever worth it, because bonfire is like you just buy the rings, is my opinion.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I'm just-
I was so scared last night because I was like, shit, maybe I should run cleric, because you were running cleric, JK's running cleric, Kyle's running cleric.
Say, the mace
and
is just
I
really
just-
good, and if you mess up with Explorer, then you're just stuck with a dagger.
But that's the thing, you're not. I mean, you can run Explorer really well with, and this is not how I run it, but if you know the cost of everything and you figure that out, you're golden. But and then this is what I was gonna say, the thing that was mentally good and bad for me was seeing kill last giant. And that is not a square I usually see, because, you know, it's always like, oh, am I gonna waste time doing the throwing knives? But then it's like, oh, you get 2 for 1. And so when I killed last giant, I immediately had enough souls for rapier and the usage of it, and I didn't even have to. I used my Dragon Slayer pretty late, my bonfire aesthetic, pretty late in this game, which I think my last practice session helped with that. I'm surprised, no. I was wondering why you didn't go for Prowling Magus, but they can be pretty.
Well, I'm
Terrible.
kicking myself because I got confused on which one's the Great Heavy Soul Arrow. I thought it was a strayed thing, so I didn't grab it when I was in No Man's Wharf, and then I'm like heading there. I'm like, yeah, that's Nazca's soul, right? And someone's like, no, you buy it from Karkillian. I'm like, well, shit. That's good.
I don't think it's Nazca's souls. You're thinking of Rune Sentinel, homing. Aren't
Yeah,
you?
I think so too. So
Yeah.
I think I even got that wrong. But it's
So-
like I got confused which one was which, and so
Yeah.
I would have grabbed it if I remembered. But
I
you know,
had
would
practice
have.
with that.
Say, I would have done
last
plenty of things
night.
to win the game if I had known. So
I had that last night because I had that square and I was like, is that the one in Forest of Fallen Giants? Which I don't actually think is on this board. Whatever is in, you go where all those ballistas are, there's a spell there. And that is a super good spell for a lot of bingos. For acquire 2 sorceries, because you go to Melentia, buy that, then get that one. And you can also get that one. It's a pretty long route. You can. I had a route that I never used in a run, but you can. Well, no, it's actually you don't. It's really just for the acquired 2 sorceries. Never mind. There is a route for Last Giant Sorcery though, no matter what class you are, because you can get in the chest beyond Pate. There's a staff and a spell there. I think you can wield it with most classes, but anyway. So anyway, the thing I'm saying is I got direct practice with that yesterday because it was on the board, and I was like, is that this one? And I was like, oh no, it's the one at Karhillion. But yeah, that was my concern too, because I think, yeah, the Rune Sentinels one is homing, and it took me a while. I was like, fuck, is that one? Someone in chat said you didn't know where Great Heal was.
say I thought Great Heal was only the one that what's his name, the Forgiveness guy.
Cromwell?
Yes.
Cromwell.
So I
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So I was confused because I saw you mark it off, and I'm like, okay, it has to be somewhere else, or Andy really rushed for Magus and then forgot it. Like,
And
forgot
then
that.
tried to mind game you by not taking it off.
Yeah. So honestly, it was going to be a thing. I'm like, okay, if he somehow managed to get it at this point, then someone needs to pop in and remind him to mark that off the bingo square, because like, you know,
You're right.
it's your square if you killed it. I'm not going to steal it because, oh, he forgot. It's like, well, that's just not fair.
Right. I mean, that square, whenever I got it, I was like, I have to get this because it's so easy. And yeah, I'm so glad I practiced that square, and I'm so glad it stuck in my head so well, because that square is so easy, and it also gets you access to rats, which is almost on every single board. Like, rats is always something you want to do on, or there's potential for rats. Oh, ooh, the other thing that I forgot. I'm sorry I can't give you a complete order of what happened,
Yeah,
but
good,
the
I'll
other
watch the
reason I
replay.
got rings so fast is because there's a second ring, like it's the Ash Knuckle ring or the Bracing Knuckle, and maybe it's in the gutter. I don't remember what that one is, but anyway, there is a ring when you're going down the pit. There's like a +1 ring, the eye ring or whatever. So there is that ring too that I picked up.
Right.
Yeah, once I saw acquire all 10 rings, I basically knew my entire route for it. Because if that... There's a lot of rings you can get that are faster early game, but it's more of a commitment. Like, you can get Pate's ring.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
If you kill
you
him,
can go
does
to
he give it
Shaded
to you?
Woods, and there's 3 rings there, I think.
I know there's
yeah.
2 for certain.
There's Chloranthy, and there's
The
Old Sun
sorcery.
Ring, which is best ring. Well, I don't know if I mean, Old Sun Ring, because of the ring only run's very special to me, but there's also Gower's Ring, which is the most special because it's you have your wife and kid, and I have Gower's hugging me for eternity. Dark Hail. Someone in chat's like, oh, you get Dark Hail from Falcon. And I was like, oh, shoot, you're right. That almost changed my whole path. I was like, wait, I don't think it's at Falcon. And then, I'm so glad. Because
I couldn't remember
I
who
would have
sold
wasted
it.
a lot of time.
Yeah. No, it was,
Yeah.
gosh.
Old Dragon Slayer, I saw that and I was angry it wasn't.
Oh, I started laughing the instant I saw it because I'm like, you just said you were gonna scream if that was on the board.
It wasn't even. Well, it wasn't a. I didn't like that it was in the middle, or near the middle. But yeah, I was like, oh, this is not. Well, I mean, because it could be worse. It's like I don't know if it's on there, but if it's like Blue Sentinels and Old Dragon Slayer, it's like okay, well now I gotta think. Do I actually want to go with my strat in this order? Yeah, because we had that whole conversation before stream about like when you wouldn't do Dragon Slayer first. But it's, gosh, I have yet to see a board where you wouldn't, well, where you would kill Old Dragon Slayer before Dragon Rider.
Right.
I just don't, I wonder if there's a board out there where that's feasible.
I'm sure there's
you just
one, but like, yeah.
You get too much of an advantage having souls. There's definitely instances, I would say I'm more confident there would be a board where you go to Last Giant first. It wasn't this board, but deceptively, it looks like it could be. Oh, yeah, but this board, Kill Pursuer and Iron Keep, I said that one better not be on here, but
Yeah,
it was.
I think-
And then Acquire for Offset, I'm like, and then Light Every Sconce, which, to me, honestly, is not the worst, because I know how to do it, and it's not like the worst thing, but it is like huge time sink. I think it'll take me like 10 to 12 minutes, maybe. And plus, that's assuming the best. I mean, all those people in there hit so unbelievably hard, especially those dogs or whatever those things are. Those are
Yes. Those
just
are horrible.
insane. Yeah, I didn't go for the level ones. I typically don't go for the level ones, like level ADP to 40 or reach 50, level 50. I mean, you know, when I was at this point, I'm like, okay, I'll start pouring levels in so I can respec later, but those are never at the top of my list. Yeah, I almost went to Bellkeeper and then my chat. No, it wasn't my chat, but it was. My chat persuaded me to go to Skeletons, and I think if I didn't have them, I would have hesitated a lot more on whether to do that. And what sold me on Skeletons was that Kill a Forlorn was also there, but I chose to skip it, and because I thought your plan would be probably to, well, I mean, you know, beat rats and then get your fourth Covenant, which was either going to be Bellkeepers or Skeletons, and I was like, so you're probably going to rush for Skeletons or whatever super hard and not worry about Forlorn. So if I go to Skeletons and I miss it, I can still warp back and get Forlorn quick. I don't know where Great Fireball is.
That's Duke's Deer Soul with Strayed. So you would have had to kill Freya
Freya's?
for, yeah. I couldn't remember how to say her name correctly, so I was like, if I just say Duke's Deer, you'll probably figure it out.
It's so funny you said Dukes because I immediately thought of, I wish I remember what your wife called him. I thought of, not Skyrim. Oh my gosh, my mind's screwed. Seath. I thought of Seath.
Oh,
It's like
gosh,
Duke's
what did
Archive Seath.
I'm trying to remember what she called him. I don't remember.
I can't remember. I could have gotten the upgrade armor set, I think. I kept thinking I had to buy one because I'm so used to buying one and then doing that. So I was like, whatever. The other thing I did that I've never done, or maybe I've done once, is I got Mirabeth and warped back, which actually was a mistake because I don't know what makes her move to Majula, because
Who?
it wouldn't have mattered because you were too far ahead of me, but I warped to Majula I mean, I would have had to warp there anyway. But
who-
I thought she would be there,
The
and she wasn't.
Pyromancer lady, or
Yeah.
you have to talk to her, and I think you have to give her clothing before she'll actually go anywhere.
That's what I did. Maybe I didn't. I missed like
Yeah.
one dialogue prompt because she ended up.
I have
She
no
was
idea.
by Moon Boy or whatever the heck
Yeah.
that guy's name is. Jugo.
Or you might have to like
Um,
get through the area. I don't remember. Oh, but so you know how everyone's like, oh, you know, Man Scorpion Tark, he's awesome. He can he can kill Najka by himself.
No, he can't.
Yeah, so some people said in the middle of the fight he just dies. I'm like, you son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Well, you were fighting Najka, right?
Yeah, so
same
I
time?
summoned him, and then I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? I'm gonna fight Najka because that gets me souls.
Yeah. No, I don't remember when you got that, but yeah, I didn't ever. Going into Shaded Woods, I don't think ever entered my mind. After I warped from Maribeth, I completely struck it from my plan. I mean, I like the routes on that. And doing that route is super good for late game bingos. I don't think it would have mattered for this board, but like,
Probably not.
because basically what that does is it opens up gold pine resin, which can just annihilate some bosses. Like, I did like New Game Plus Rotten the other day, and with even a bad weapon, gold pine resin does a considerable boost. But yeah, that was really intense. I mean, that last giant, I mean, I was like, oh man, what if he went to last giant first? But by the time I got there, I knew you hadn't done that, because I was like, oh, there's no way by now he's.
Yeah, I would have had to give up the throwing knife only to go for last
Gosh,
giant.
it'd be interesting to see, because I did that hitless, and
Yeah, so I got hit, and so I was like, oh, I should probably heal because I got hit once, and if I don't heal, I'm gonna get hit again. And then I did get hit again, and I think that's what destroyed my time to be able to actually get it.
I had pretty good RNG on him too. Not like, the best is when he just falls over.
Yeah, I kept hoping. he would
And you
do
don't
that.
get hit by it. If you get hit by it, you're screwed. But if he falls over, you get. But I had pretty good RNG. I'm telling you, I had very good RNG for the most part. I played better than any bingo practice. I think this is my best bingo yet, offline
Good.
and online. And I made a couple of like small to moderate mistakes, and they were. I mean, I had a pretty good game, so I'm now I can. Now no one will play DS2 with me, and I'll just get destroyed because I won't be able to practice the other games.
Well, hey, now you
But-
can at least rest easy now because
Oh,
you've had full redemption for DS2 at this point.
yeah. I mean, thanks for you said this was your best game, right? As in this is the one you practiced the most on.
Say this is the one I had the most experience with because it was the first
Yeah.
Souls game I ever played.
Hey, tell everyone about the run you're doing right now, which is an insane run. But he's been running this game, even though, see, the problem is where you are right now is not at all relevant to most bingo boards, you hope. But tell the chat what you're doing now and the agony you are suffering, because it
Yeah,
is, you are getting to levels of like where it starts to top some of my longest boss attempts.
Yeah, so after doing Thorns in Dark Souls 1, I'm like, hey, I need something comparable in Dark Souls 2. So I'm doing the Dragon Headstone only, and only using the Fire Breath. Which, for the record, Lemon, JK, Akane, and, like, everyone else in the bonfire is like, hey, don't do that, that's really, really dumb.
And tell him the other part, and
Completely accidentally, I haven't actually died yet.
yeah. insane.
It
Tell
took-
us about Looking Glass Night, just a little bit.
I'm going to therapy because of him.
He's been in the bonfire server being like, I have spent this. I just did an attempt that was like an hour and 28 minutes, and I had to stop because I ran out of life gems. And it's like, oh, I guess I gotta end the attempt now. It's like, dude.
Yeah, say the winning attempt took like an hour and 23 minutes. Because I did the Looking Glass Night, and I was like, well, I can get him to glitch the summons into the walls, but I've proven that I can successfully kill him without getting rid of the summons.
Oh, I thought you were using that glitch.
I thought about it.
Oh.
No, that was an hour and 23 minutes just running around those stupid extra fast summons.
So people need to understand. Looking Glass Night is one of the hardest bosses for runs like these because those summons are way faster than you. Like in Ring Only, it was the worst thing ever. They are unbelievably fast.
Well, it's-
like just so like it's so aggravating. They're
And it's
so
hilarious.
fast.
It's hilarious because, like, there'll be normal speed next to you when they're attacking, and then all of a sudden they're across the map, and then they just zip over to you at, like, twice the speed.
It
yeah, I
was
have
like one of the
not-
hardest bosses in Ring Only. He is insane.
Yeah.
Well, he's not insane. He's all right. It's his summons that are insane.
Well, I'm excited to share. I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm not going to claim I discovered it, because I'm sure it's somewhere. I managed to beat him because I figured out a way for, like, 5 seconds you can freeze his AI
Yeah, I knew that.
during the fight once the
No,
summons
no,
pop
no,
out.
no, I didn't know that. Oh, actually,
I found a way to freeze,
I think
his...
that might be known. That actually sounds familiar to me. But, you know,
Yes.
it sounds a little bit familiar. I don't think I used it, but I feel like when I was reading up on him, I saw that. But, you know,
Either
you
way, it saved
just
my
do
life.
it. You didn't hear it from me.
When he freezes, the other two enemies, if they're in the right position, like if they're too far away from him, they'll attack you, but if they're next to him, which, you know, they usually frickin' are, they'll leave you, like, they'll just kind of stand there and look at you. And then they unfreeze a half second before he does. So that's my cue, like, okay, I need to stop attacking because he's about to kill me.
No, that run is, it sounds like misery. I would, it wouldn't be a run I would do.
You don't want to do
But I mean,
9
Ring
damage.
Only starts getting to those levels too. Ring Only is, people just don't understand though. Ring Only is so much fun. It is like, you gain a new bar in your head, which is like, you gain 2 new bars. One is the life gem bar, which is, okay, I can use it at this point, and I want to get hit at this moment so it doesn't hit the top of the health bar, but it keeps my life gem healing going. And then you get another bar in your head, which is your durability, which isn't the most fun, but you have to use repair powder every so often. But like, Ring Only is super intense, and you're playing the game in a completely different way, because I think there's other runs that are like it that's called like every hit, where you have to take every hit from the boss or something, I think. But that's like how Ring Only works, because you can't attack without getting hit. And gosh, Ring Only is such, it is, I had the most fun I ever had fighting bosses. The rest of the game, where you don't fight the bosses, is horrid. The farming is terrible, but the bosses are, it's so exhilarating. I love it. Although, and when you start getting toward the end game bosses, it's like, okay, have that exhilarating moment, but for 45 minutes straight.
It's like, were you a... So, I have not actually seen your Ring Only. I didn't know you did it. I actually have Ring Only on my back burner list for someday, but
Yeah.
were you able to kill the Giant Lord with it?
Yep. Yeah, I told you that.
Okay,
It was very easy.
Okay, so the Dragon Head might be possible then, within the time limit.
Well, no, I think
hope.
I do far more damage than you.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think it is possible, unfortunately. No, I 100%ed Ring Only. I did every single boss. There's 2 caveats. No, there's 1 caveat. It's not even a caveat. Once it got to Vendrick and Ancient Dragon, I cheated in, I think Divine Blessings or something, because it would have taken me like literal days of farming to get those. It ended up like I didn't need to cheat as much as I did, but the amount of farming it would have taken for me to get those things at that point for Vendrick and Ancient Dragon were like absurd, and I was like, I don't feel like wasting my life on those. But there is trying to aggro Vendrick and Ancient Dragon in ring only gave birth to these insane strats that I think no one has ever seen before, and they are so cool. they are crazy. But yeah, ring only's been done twice. Ring only was done by I think I remember his name, Hotspur, which is an insane run. I don't know if he posted it, but he had to kill every enemy, did not allow gravity kills, and those two things, which is insane. I couldn't do that. That's like perfectionism.
No, screw that.
But he was allowed to have armor and the repair spell, where I was not allowed to use any spells or anything. I could only use consumables for healing and the repair powder, and no armor. So mine was a little different. So ours are both like different levels of suffering. I don't like when things get perfectionist. I don't like it, even though some of my runs may seem like that. But ring only, yeah, 100%ed it. All bosses, and yeah, the only kind of caveat is I skipped a bunch of farming for Vendrick and Ancient Dragon alone. And I think that was the only kind of wonky thing. I mean, if people really want me to waste my life farming for those things, then I can do it. It wasn't like a huge... that's literally like what I would have had to do. I just would have had to farm for literal days.
Yeah, no, screw that.
Because it takes 1 hour to get a Divine Blessing in the fastest route on ring only. And the other thing took like 45 minutes. I don't remember what item it was, but it was horrendous. And I actually don't think it was necessary for Vendrick. I ended up doing it without, I want to say. And then for Ancient Dragon, it was absolutely necessary. You know, because you can't just... it's not a matter of play better, because you have to take damage in the run.
Right.
Like, it's absolutely required. So Ancient Dragon takes so long, you run out of all your life gems, you run out of all of your radiance, you run out of all of your old radiance, and then you start having to do other stuff, so... But,
I'm not doing Ancient Dragon with the Dragon Headstone.
yeah, I wonder...
I think I would rather just, like, cry myself to sleep every night, because it's also the thing of, like, you know, the Dragon Headstone doesn't do damage, like, at all. Like, Looking Glass Knight, I was doing 10 damage, every time it hit.
I wonder how hard it would be. It would... I'm trying to compare it to the ring-only run, because the ring-only run, you have to do very specific things in that fight, or you get one shot. There is actually, like, if you get, like, 1 billion levels, which I don't think I cheated in levels. I don't remember doing that. But you can, like, if you, like, max out almost every stat, you can, like, take far less damage. But I'm wondering I wonder what your DPS is compared to ring only in that run, because you are able to attack whenever you want, so there's a lot more.
That is the thing. That's why I'm hoping
time to
Giant
attack.
Lord is doable, simply because he leaves such wide attack areas that if I position right, I can just hit him for the entirety of it.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping the damage is okay. I mean, no matter what, buffed Veldstat, like Veldstat in general, and buffed Veldstat are going to be the winners, or is going to be the winner for the least amount of damage dealt. Because ordinarily, I do 9. When he buffs, I do 5. Which is, like, depressing. It was a new level of despair when he buffs, and I just see that 4-point drop. I'm like, huh. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life.
I'm not... I mean, good luck to you. I am very pessimistic. I was so relieved that I beat him in Ring Only. I think I beat him in New Game Plus, too. But from what I'm imagining, I do far more damage and way quicker damage in that. Well, maybe not quicker, but I think I do a lot more damage than you in that fight. You're saving up bright bugs for that, right?
I have not gotten bright bugs. I need to so like I'm not making save states for it except for when I'm doing testing. So like I need to make a save state just so I can test like
You're buying all the bright bugs you can, right? Because they go away at certain points in the game.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, you're screwed now because you're at the last thing. You're at the last time they actually spawn.
Yeah, I need to see if they actually even do anything. Cause
I'm certain they will. Also, it lowers your damage taken too. So
yeah.
you better make sure, because if you're gonna use bright bug anywhere, it's gonna be a giant lord.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I mean, it'll be what it is. I'm hopeful. Like, I'm hoping his, cause he'll have higher health, but I'm hoping his fire damage is still garbage. Or his fire defense is still garbage, because that means I actually have a chance.
You can try getting them killed by other means, environmental things.
I don't think he
I'll
ever
say if you do
moves
that,
far enough.
you might be the first to ever discover that. But I had
the
tried
problem.
a lot of weird things and nothing happened.
Yes, I
Except
think he's hard-coded to basically never move from that spot he's in, because even when you're fighting him, he, like, does not move. Ever.
yeah. Okay. I want to make sure that... Is there anything else you wanted to discuss about the game?
No, that really was all I had.
That was,
Excellent playing. You did a great job. I am glad, like, I started making silly mistakes at the end, but at the start, it was like, okay, I didn't fall behind because I made a mistake. I just fell behind because you played better than I did. So it's nice. It was nice to look at it and be like, okay.
I really wonder what would have happened if you had gotten the last giant and throwing knife square, because I mean that we were real close on that.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that probably would have changed the entire game if I had gotten that right before you did. But the fact that you did, that
I was
you got it
expecting to
first
lose
is like,
on that already. So yeah, that was. Gosh, I got so stressed out in the beginning because I was like, okay, there's no square at Lycia, right? There's no square at Lycia or like any of this stuff, because there's like all of those things you usually can do right at Dragon Rider. There weren't any of those, and that made me so uncomfortable. And then there was no Covenant of Champions square, like to do early, and I was like, gosh, I hope I'm not missing anything, and it was right. But that I had so much anxiety. I was so freaked out. I was like, I had to turn my head all the way a lot. I'm like, gosh, what am I missing? This is a weird. I just kept saying this is a weird board. Like it was a good board, like because I knew basically where everything was. It's just like I've never seen this buy every ring, and that's a lot. And then acquire 10 rings. I was like, oh my gosh, and. I think, do you think we had a good board? I think it wasn't a terrible board. It could have been way worse.
Could have been way worse. I think the four corners really were just the worst.
Are they coded to be in the corners? They're all terrible.
I don't think they're coded to be in the corners. I think we just got really unlucky with that one. Which, I mean, definitely made it more exciting. Because it was like, okay, well, nobody is going to be going for a diagonal.
Yeah, that... okay, well... So, I think for you and I, that's going to be it until... probably early January, it looks like. Your next match is going to be against Doomwolf. I'm sure you haven't scheduled it yet.
I'm scared. My next matches are Doomwolf and Kyle. Like, I'm so
Kyle
screwed.
at the end. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm facing Gamers Weekend as my last person. Because apparently I just get to end this with a pathetic little whimper.
Force Doomwolf into Dark Souls 2, and then force Weekend into Dark Souls 2, and just put all of your time into Dark Souls 2.
Say, force Doomwolf
I
into Dark
have-
Souls 2, force Kyle
That's
to
not
just
gonna
play Minecraft or something.
I was thinking that I might be able, if someone wanted to do Minecraft, and they were as inexperienced as me, but also like this weird sort of experience, I think that is a game I could potentially run.
Yes,
And
I
I have just a little secret for everyone here. I have reason to practice Minecraft, but that's not official yet.
Andy's becoming a
But I
Minecraft
wouldn't
YouTuber.
mind doing Minecraft. Unless they're like, oh yeah, I've been playing like regularly. It's like, well, I haven't played in years. But I think Minecraft is a game that I, at least at a time, knew well enough that I could be eligible for running. But my next match is going to be Trev the Dev. Again, it's going to be early January. There's going to be a break. The next match that is coming up in the Gold League, which we are in, is going to be Kyle, Gamers Weekend, versus Doomwolf in Dark Souls 1, December 12th at 8 Central. And the other last bracket for the last match for Gold League is Babza Jr. versus Trev the Dev, December 14th, 8 p.m. GMT. And that is in Elden Ring. And in Blue League, let's see who's in Blue League.
Yes, I know JK posted some stuff today. I forget.
Oh, that was Baron's Castle versus JK Leeds today at 8 p.m. GMT. Panda's match, Panda Migdala versus Swolby-Wan Kenobi, December 14th, 8 p.m. Elden Ring. And the Backlogs versus Mancakes at December 14th, 10 a.m. Central. Sultan Sanctuary. Wait, how much experience does he have with that? Because that's sort of Backlogs' game.
I say that was his first thing. He made the wiki.
I'm curious how Bingo's going to work in that game.
I
It's
think
going to
it's
be
going to be.
interesting.
I love Mancakes. I think it's going to be a slaughter in Lemon's favor because Lemon wrote the wiki.
That's his whole, like,
So we
that
joked,
was like his first videos and everything.
yeah, we joked about him sabotaging Mancakes by just taking down the wiki.
That's really funny.
That was just like, oh yeah, I'll just look it up, and the wiki's just gone.
It's like the anime where they pull down their eye and stick out their tongue, and it just says "Get good, loser," and it's just Lemon's face on it. That is insane. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and watch that. I actually. Oh, they're on Sunday.
Okay.
Well. But it's. We're both probably gonna be at mass.
Yeah. What time is it on Sunday?
No. Wait, will I be? No, I won't. I'll have time. I can go. It's early. So we're both on Eastern.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we'll both be able to go. I think.
That's sweet. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Oh. So
Okay.
The final thing I had that I forgot was, I want to. How did people who watch me? How did people like my face reveal for the thumbnails?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, eye reveal. I zoomed when he sent me the thumbs. I zoomed in on his eye. I was like, there it is. Yeah, cool. Those are hit the rate. If you haven't seen his, so of course we're all doing different thumbs. Most of us are doing different thumbnails, even though they're kind of similar usually. He has a rapier in his thumbnail, and it's sweet. It makes me want one. It looks so cool. Wait, but you didn't even use rapier, did you? You used mace.
I used a mace. I do not own a mace, and I can't
Trying
tell
to
you what my
mind
strategy is.
Trying to mind game me. And that's kind of what I thought. I was like, huh, but in this match he's using a mace, so I actually thought you were gonna use rapier. I mean, it doesn't really change anything, knowing
it.
what. It's just whether I do the same thing, but like knowing what the other person has isn't really gonna help you in the moment unless you're gonna do the same thing. All right. Well, I think that's all. Thanks for the match. I mean, you said you wanted to do it, but I'm just so happy I got another chance to do DS2 and got to actually play well without any huge mistakes. And if I didn't get a chance, I probably would have been sad this entire competition. So now I have oh damn! Oh no! No! Every square except Kill Pursuer and Iron Keep. Yeah, and so yeah, thanks for playing. Good game. It was a lot of fun. Good board.
That was good.
And I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Take care.
Okay, so that is everything for today. Yeah, you can see the chat now. Yeah, so that is everything for today. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna get rolling now. I gotta paint my kitchen. I should probably also eat dinner. It's 9:42. Don't tell my wife I forgot to eat. I'm safe saying this, because she isn't gonna watch the replay, and she's not here anymore. Yeah. So yeah, so thank you everyone for being here. We're taking a break for Christmas and the New Year, and then I'll be back facing Doom Wolf. I don't know what game yet. I have one video in the pipeline. I just need to edit it. I got another one I am working on. So keep an eye out for those. Go subscribe to Andy if you're not. And thank you all for being here. And of course, as always, the world is a better place with you in it. Later, y'all.